10 people that make the most money in 2020. Growing like a billionaire seems like a great goal, but sadly, it's only a desire for most of us. The thing is, most billionaires didn't begin out as such. Some absolutely had economic and educational advantages, but even without those, their smart decisions and business choices, plus a few key components, led them to their billions. Billionaires invent, innovate, invest, entrepreneur, and make flashy investments. Quit too soon, leverage a wealth mentality. Like and subscribe so that you don't miss any upcoming video. Billionaires are an expert at a business networking. Overcome the often stifling fear of failure. Effectively manage their time. Create long-term goals and take daily work towards them. They never give up any problem, no matter how tough it might be. Sharpen the power of your thoughts on the positive over the negative. Never look for shortcuts. Understand the underlying principles of sales and marketing. Become an enthusiastic brand builder. In 2019 year, the wealth commanded by the world's top 10 billionaires, even in the teeth of nervous markets, many of the world's richest people have seen their wealth wave to new heights as the COVID-19 reveals. Jeffrey Preston Bezos. Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born in 1964. He's a business person, industrialist, media owner, and investor in the USA. He is best known as the founder and CEO of the multinational company Amazon. Bezos is the richest man in modern history after his net worth increased to $150 billion in July of 2018. According to Forbes, he is the first person in history to have a net worth passing more than $200 billion. Jeffrey Preston Bezos, born in Albuquerque and raised in Houston and afterward in Miami, Bezos graduated from Princeton University in 1986 and has a degree in electrical engineering and computer science. He struggled on Wall Street in a variety of fields from 1986 to 1994. Bezos founded Amazon in late 1994 on a road trip from New York City to Seattle. The company started as an online bookstore and has since expanded to a wide variety of other e-commerce commodities and assistants, including video and audio streaming, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. It is currently the world's most comprehensive online sales company and the largest internet company by revenue. Bill Gates. William Henry Gates was born in 1955. Gates is an American business tycoon, software developer, and benefactor. He is best recognized as the CEO of Microsoft Corporation. He is one of the best entrepreneurs and pioneers of the microcomputer revolution of the 1970s and the 1980s. Born and grown in Washington, it went on to become the world's largest personal computer software company. Gates led the company as chairman and CEO until resigning as CEO in January 2000. But he continued as chairman and became a chief software engineer. Since 1987, he has been added to the Forbes list of the world's wealthiest people. From 1995 to 2017, Gates' net worth is $119 billion. Bernard Jean Etienne Arnault. Bernard Jean Etienne Arnault was born in 1949. He's a French businessman and art collector. He's the chief executive of LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton SE, one of the world's largest luxury goods companies. In 2013, he became the most valuable person in the fashion industry, toppling Zara's Amancio Ortega. Arnault surpassed Jeff Bezos to become the richest person in the world in 2019. He became the world's richest person in January 2020 with a net worth of $141.9 billion. He started his job in 1971 and became president from 1978 to 1984 in Ferret Savinel. He began his profession in 1971. Now his net worth is $141.9 billion. Warren Edward Buffett. Warren Edward Buffett was born in 1930. He is an American business administrator, humanitarian, and the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, as well as an investor. He is considered one of the most prosperous investors in the world and has a net worth of over $85.6 billion, making him the world's fourth wealthiest person. Buffett was born in Nebraska. He had an interest in business and investing in his youth, ultimately entering the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania before shifting to and graduating from the University of Nebraska. He went to graduate from Columbia Business School, where he formed his investment philosophy around the concept of value investing. He is noted for his attachment to value investing, and his personal management now withstands his immense wealth. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg was born in 1984. He is an American media tycoon, entrepreneur, and benefactor. He is well known for co-founding and CEO of Facebook Incorporated, and serves as its chairperson, CEO, and controlling shareholder. He also is a founder of the solar sail spacecraft development project Starshot. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg, born in New York, he studies at Harvard University, where he launched the Facebook social networking app from his hostel room in February 2004, with college roommates Eduardo Saverin and Andrew McCollum. Finally, he selected college campuses to launch. The site increased quickly and ultimately beyond colleges, reaching 1 billion users by 2012. Zuckerberg brought the company public in May 2012, with the majority of shares. In 2007, at 23, he became the world's youngest self-reliant billionaire. In November 2020, Mark Zuckerberg's net worth is $101.2 billion. He is the single person under 40 years old in Forbes' list of the 20 richest people in the world. In 2010, Time magazine has named Zuckerberg amongst the 100 powerful people in the world. Lawrence Joseph Ellison. Lawrence Joseph Ellison was born in 1944. He is an American business tycoon and humanitarian. He is a co-founder, the executive chairman of Oracle Corporation. Larry Ellison was born in New York City to a Jewish mother. As of October 2019, he was listed by Forbes magazine as the 4th wealthiest person in the United States and as the 6th wealthiest in the world, with a fortune of net worth of $75.3 billion. James Carr Walton. James Carr Walton was born in 1948. He is a successor to the fortune of Walmart, the world's largest wholesaler. As of March 2020, James Carr Walton became the 8th richest person with a net worth of $54.6 billion. He is the youngest son of Sam Walton. Jim Walton was born in Jackson County. He is the chairman of Arvest Bank and the chairman of Community Publishers. His net worth is $69.7 billion. Stephen Anthony Ballmer. Stephen Anthony Ballmer was born in 1956. He is an American businessman, an investor, and a humanitarian who served as the CEO of Microsoft. He is currently owned by the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association. As of October 2020, Forbes estimates his personal wealth at $74.7 billion, ranking him in the top 10th richest person in the world. Ballmer was appointed at Microsoft in 1980, but soon he left the MBA program at Stanford University. He eventually became president in 1998 and succeeded Gates as CEO in January 2000. In February 2014, Ballmer left as CEO and resigned from the board of directors in 2014. His tenure as CEO at Microsoft has received a diverse reaction. By tripling sales and doubling profits, his net worth is $71.4 billion. Amancio Ortega Gaona. Amancio Ortega Gaona was born in 1936. He's a Spanish billionaire businessman and investor. He's the head of the Ortega family and the second wealthiest wholesaler in the world. He is the CEO of Inditex Fashion Group, well known for its chain of Zara clothing and accessory shops. As of December 2019, Amancio Ortega Gaona had a net income of $68.3 billion, which makes him the wealthiest man in Europe after Bernard Arnault and the 6th wealthiest in the world. He was the richest man in the world in 2015, when his net worth was at $80 billion as Zara's parent company Inditex's stock peaked. His net worth is $73 billion. Lawrence Edward. Lawrence Edward is born in 1973. He is an American computer scientist and entrepreneur. He is best known as one of the co-founders and chief executive officer of Google. Page was the CEO of Google from 1997 to August 2001, and then from 2011 to 2015 when he moved to become CEO of Alphabet Incorporated, a post he held until December 2019. He remains an Alphabet board member and the controlling shareholder of Google. Creating Google built a large amount of wealth. Forbes placed him 10th in the list of billionaires 2019 edition. And as of July 2020, Page was among the top 13th richest people in the world, with a net worth of $69.4 billion according to Forbes. We hope that this video will definitely help you in finding 10 people that make the most money in 2020. Stay with us till we are back with another video of 10 people make the most money in 2020. Don't forget clicking the like, share and subscribe icons.